cool as that is, we have a weather authority alert to focus on, because when you see the radar, you will say what I said. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty active. I mean,
Really?
it will be worse a little bit later because we're not even the brunt of the system yet that's producing it. But that's why we have watches out. So let's go over the difference between a watch and a warning. We're underneath a severe thunderstorm watch for all of central New York. And what this means is that we are watching the potential for severe weather later on. Right now, we are seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings, but it's up further north as we go towards Jefferson and into Lewis counties. On top of that, we're also under an air quality alert, and that's before we get that rain. Right now in Syracuse and across the southern tier, still seeing that sunshine in hazy skies, which means a lot of pollution is trapped at the surface. So for older individuals and those who have asthma, just take it easy for this evening. As we take a look at the visible satellite, you can see that milky white sky with all of that pollution, but also notice the clouds beginning to pop up across the northern part of the state and across Lake Ontario. That is a line of thunderstorms that we're watching that could become severe later this evening. So here's a live look at it from our triple Doppler radar sponsored by Falso Service Experts. This line of storms is moving to the south and east, and already it's producing some warnings up north. So let's zoom in and show you what's going on here. This line of storms is moving into Jefferson, Oswego, and Lewis counties, places near Watertown getting the brunt of the storm right now. It will be heading into Richland, over in Lowville as well. These warnings go until 6:15 p.m. for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. On top of that, seeing some heavy downpours too, so that's something you don't want to be driving through. Now, this is all along a cold front that is heading southeastward, so we're expecting more storms to make its way through central New York and then eventually the southern tier going towards later this evening. On top of that, some cooler and more comfortable air moves in behind that front. So for this evening, again, hazy with partly sunny skies for most of the area. We are seeing some thunderstorms up north that are heading southward into central New York for later this evening. And then as we go into tonight, the rain continues and we'll have some patchy fog develop as well. Going into tomorrow, starting off with a few lingering showers, and then with daytime heating, we could get a couple of pop-up storms during the middle of the day, but later in the afternoon, that's when I'm expecting to dry out and stay dry for pretty much the end of the week. So timing this out, we're watching that line of thunderstorms draped across the border up in Canada. That's heading southeastward towards central New York, right along the thruway. It'll hit the thruway probably closer to about 6 to 7 p.m. And when it does, it could produce some damaging wind gusts, heavy rainfall, maybe even large hail as well, eventually pushing southward and reaching the southern tier by about 8 or 9 p.m. The rain will linger, though, even as we go overnight, with some patchy fog developing and lows in the mid-60s. And then as we go into Wednesday, a few sprinkles to start, maybe an isolated storm during the middle of the day, but drying out by the afternoon and into the evening. And a look at the rest of your forecast, drying out as we go towards Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, looking nice. Temperatures in the 70s, but eventually becoming warmer and more humid as we climb back into the lower 80s for the weekend, maybe even near 90 looking towards next week.